Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are all having a really good day. If this is your first time on my channel, my name is Sebastian and I welcome you guys with open arms. I do pop culture videos every single day, so if you're looking for a new messy best friend, bitch, you have found me. Grab a snack, grab a drink, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I hope you've had a really good day today. It is really cold in Los Angeles, bitch, and I'm telling you guys, like, I don't know if I'm getting a cold. Like, I don't know. It's really freaking annoying. So if I sound like I'm going to fucking puberty, bitch, that's why, okay? But anyways, get comfortable, grab a snack and a drink. The reason I'm doing this video, and I'm gonna do a couple of these videos, it's because I think that it isn't very important to educate, and I believe that I went to the University of Britney. So let me explain, okay? A lot of people are subscribing to my YouTube channel, which I'm so freaking grateful for, right? So I see you, bitch. I see you, bitch, okay? I'm so grateful, so thank you so much. Oh my God, by the way, I don't know if you're keeping up with the neighbor saga, which, I mean, I've only commented about this a couple times, but before I get into the education of this, come here, bitch. So listen, right? The neighbor, so across my building, like in my room, there's another building, right? And like, I have a neighbor who's like a little below me, like I'm here and he's here, girl, not below me. And so he's been like standing in his balcony, and I film in my room, so I'm next to my window, and he's like down below, right? And so even though we're like it's another building, he can like see, me, I can see him. And I always film with the curtains open and with the, whatever, and oftentimes I film with like, well, I have pants on today, but I'm like always in my like a shirt and then boxers, right? But he can't really see that. But like when I get up and stuff, I'll take the shirt off or like whatever. And I never noticed until like recently that like he can see me. For the longest time, I was like, girl, I can only see him. Well, listen, he's been standing in his balcony, no shirt and only wearing boxers and staring at me. Like every time I'm filming here, like it happened yesterday, bitch, I was filming and like I could see him stare at me. And the thing is, he has a the bird feeder thingy, and he was sitting and he was like taking pictures of the bird feeder. But every time that I would like turn, he would like move his phone, and he literally just stands there like with like white tight ass boxers. You can see the fucking vein, and he's just like staring. So I don't know like what to do, and I'm having to close my curtains all the time, because here's the thing, like it really makes me annoying. Like I get very like, what is happening, right? Anyways, I've never met him before, right? Never met him before. Like, I've never, I never even seen him. I don't know my neighbors, right? So I never even seen him, but I think I actually finally saw him today, and like totally ignored each other, obviously, because like who says hi to their neighbors, right? So we totally ignore each other, but like then I could just feel like the stare in my neck. I don't know, bitch, but listen, I'm having like a moment where like my curtains are always closed. Like I don't know if he's not there. He's not home. Girl, where is he? It is 8:40 p.m., bitch. Me jealous. No, but you know what I mean? It's just really odd, because I'm like, girl, do whatever you want on your terrace, but like stop looking at inside my home. Like he's looking inside my soul. Yo, mio. I'm gonna have to send my husband. I told my husband, I was like, you listen, I don't know, don't get jealous, but this is happening. He's like, well, he's admiring your beauty. And I was like, you're so sweet. Anyways, bitch, I'll let you know if we ever meet or talk. I really hope not, because like I'm always with my AirPods on, so I can't hear shit. So I hope he doesn't talk to me, because I can't hear, like soundproof, bitch, I can't hear. All right. Anyways, he's not home, and I'm really getting annoyed. Anyways, listen, we gotta talk. So back to what I was saying 4 minutes ago. I have a lot of new people subscribing. A lot of new people are jumping on the Britney bandwagon, which is amazing. She has new fans everywhere, but a lot of new fans don't have the education or did not go through what we went through, okay, with Britney, and they don't really know what happened in 2007. They've never watched For the Record, the documentary she did with MTV, like they filmed everything. So I was thinking I'm gonna start doing videos very sporadically. I only learned that word in Clueless, very sporadically, to sort of go back to certain moments in time, like the 2007 breakdown, the Justin thing, just different like big things in her life. So then, I can educate or I can remind. So I found a clip on TikTok, and it's her talking about the breakdown in 2007, okay? So I really want you guys to listen to this, and I'm gonna turn this off so you guys can see this better, okay? So here we go.
What provoked you to do that? I'm gonna go to Miami.
So this is her talking about everything.
I went to Miami trying to find a place. I went here and there, and people started thinking that I was doing drugs. Wherever I went, having 2 infant babies and having 30 cars outside your house. I couldn't go anywhere. It's either I'm either a prisoner in my home, or I'm gonna travel to Miami or New York and get out for like a week or 2, then come back. Do you know what I mean? Cause I'm a good girl, but I can be bad. You're not quite there, you're not on my level. Trust me, for you, I'm trouble. When you look back at the whole shaving of the head thing and all the rest of it, what provoked you to do that? Like, I was going through so much artificial stuff with my kids and with Kevin and all that stuff at the time, and he just left me, and I was devastated, and people thought that it was me, like, going crazy and stuff like that, but people shave their heads all the time, But I mean, I was going through a lot, but it was just kind of like me just feeling a form of a little bit of rebellion or feeling free or, shedding stuff that had happened, Why did you not tell anyone that's what you were doing? Why did you not tell anyone that's what you were doing? I didn't think it was anyone's business, really. I didn't think it was anyone's business.
So, shout out to Canada Conspiracies on TikTok. So the shaving of the head, right? That's like what everyone remembers from the 2007 breakdown, right? So I wanted to talk about the shaving of the head. So she explains what you just heard, and if you didn't hear, I will repeat. She said that she felt like she wanted to rebel. It was sort of like a form of shedding, of just letting go, right? So with that being said, Britney Spears definitely did go through a lot. If you didn't live as a Britney fan through that era, consider yourself really lucky, because I will speak about me. The media was so hard on her, and they were writing the craziest headlines, and that is all you saw in supermarkets. That's all you saw in CNN and everything. Back then, mental health, the conversation wasn't that big. Like, and I know that sounds so crazy, because like now everything is about mental health. Everyone treats everyone so delicately and so, let's not hurt anybody, let's not offend anybody. And damn it, I wish that would have been the case when I was fucking growing up, because many times I was called a homophobic slur, and I would go to the principal's office and they would be like, just please, dust it off, you're just kids. Nowadays, the other kid will get suspended. Like, they take it fucking serious. And I'm like, damn, that couldn't have happened a couple years ago. Like, I could have really used this, like, this patience and this understanding that you got to respect one another, right? Like, anyways, the kids today are very freaking lucky. But anyways, Britney received so much negative press because of what she was going through. She had 2 infant babies. Kevin had left her, and you have her team begging her to become Britney Spears again. You can't leave your house. You are basically a prisoner in your home, and everything you do is a wrong move, right? And with the shaving of the head, I will never forget. I'll never forget, I was in Europe. I lived in Europe for a while, and I just remember waking up and seeing so many headlines. Britney Spears shaves her head. Britney Spears shaved her head. Britney Spears crazy. Da, da, da. I did not know what to do. I did not know where to go. I didn't know what to say. I had so many calls, messages, because, you know, everyone knows that I was her biggest fan. So it's like, what do you think? What's happening to her? Like, blah, blah, blah. Is she okay? This and that. You know, Britney's definitely lost it this time. I remember seeing it on CNN. I remember, like, that day for me was like hell, right? So I can't imagine, you know, for her, obviously. I mean, that's the one that happened, you know, the one that all this happened to. So what I did that day, I remember I had the day off that day. And I lived with an ex-boyfriend at the time. And bitch, I shaved my head. Girl, I went and shaved my head, and I was not the only one, bitch. There was thousands of people worldwide in order to support Britney shave their head as well. And that was a little way of supporting her. And the thing with Britney is that because she was Miss Picture Perfect, she was the best, you know, performer, a sex symbol, this and that. There was no room for error. There's no room for ugliness. There's no room for mistake. There's no room for raw and real. You only want to see Britney the snake, the perfect, the now watch me, you know, you only want to see that Britney. So when you saw this other side of Britney, it got so much more out of control, and it became so much bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger that, of course, it made it seem like it was the most horrible thing in the world. And, you know, when the guy says, how come you didn't tell anybody that what you were doing was you were shedding, you were letting go, you were being rebellious? And she said, I just didn't think it was anybody's fucking business. Okay. And I think that the conversation of mental health plays a lot here. I feel like I can't speak on Britney's mental health. I'm not saying Britney is completely, you know, without any mental health. I think everybody has a freaking mental health issue right now. You know, I don't think nobody's normal. You know, normal does not exist anymore, bitch, and it never did. It's just now we talk about it, right? And you can actually say I'm bipolar. You can say I'm schizophrenic. You can say all these things, and people will support you because we care about mental health nowadays. We care about what our fellow human beings are going through. At least some of us do. So back then, because it wasn't a conversation, everything was so much more, you know, so much more worse than I think it could have been if the public didn't feed into it as much as they did. Because mental health, again, wasn't such a big topic back then. Had her breakdown happen now, the shaving of the head and everything, I promise you things would be a lot different. But because it was 2007, it seemed way worse than it was, and I promise you really wasn't. So anyways, I think that the conversation of mental health is very important to play with Britney. I think it's important to acknowledge it, and I think that, you know, I mean, none of us are her doctors. We can't, you know, diagnose her. We shouldn't diagnose fucking anybody. But I can only speak about the 2007 shaving of the head and breakdown. I think that after so many years being told you have to be perfect, and you're dealing with a heartbreak, you're dealing with 2 infant babies, you're dealing with hormones, you're dealing with mental health, you know, it was bound to not look so good on paper. But in reality, I feel like if we would have all been open to a conversation of mental health, I think things would have been a lot different. Excuse me. But anyways, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. I love you guys so much. I'm so grateful for you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you for watching. Thank you for everything, you guys. I am so incredibly grateful for each and every one of you. I don't take you guys for granted. Oh girl, I'm gonna faint. If you, again, I don't know if I said it, but if you want to support my channel, there's a thanks button down below, or book me on Cameo and get a personalized video from me, bitch. Anyways, I love you all. I'm grateful, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Mwah.